What's up guys, Nick Plays Games back again today with another video. Today we are actually going to be talking about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot and DLC that might be coming out in the future. Today's video is not about any mods. I've done quite a few videos on mods, but a lot of speculation and a lot of rumors have been coming out about what we might be seeing in the future for Dragon Ball Z, and especially what we might be getting with the season pass. As you guys know, the game has been out, I think, almost 1 month now, and a lot of us are starting to wonder, what are we going to get in the future from Bandai Namco? What are we getting in that season pass? And I've done a little bit of research myself that I will be talking about later in the video. But there are some things hinting at an expansion to come into the game, and this expansion is either going to be bringing things either from GT or from Super. But there are some things I did see, and we are getting a little bit bored because as you guys may have seen from my older videos, I have been making a lot of mod videos for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Just going on the Kakarot mods website and looking at mods that I think are interesting, and making videos about that. But even though it's been only about 3 weeks, I think I can speak for everyone where we say the mods are starting to get a little bit boring. The debug build was definitely really fun to play with, and really interesting, and something good for us Kakarot fans when we finish the game. But even the debug build, starts to get old after a while. There's only so much you can do, and I think we're starting to get to the point where we want to see some real content come out from Bandai Namco, potential expansions to the game, and that's where we bring into the season pass. So on the Kakarot Reddit, some of you may be visiting visitors from that Reddit, but basically on that Reddit, I saw a lot of people suggesting things where the season pass might be bringing things in from GT, and this is why I want to bring up this photo right here. So if you guys see this post, this pic is basically from Reddit. Give credit to the user. This picture was posted by Dan W. Struck 047. But if you see what the photographer is saying here, he's saying, I heard some locals say they saw a mysterious golden ape a little south of here. Maybe I'll head there next. Now, if you did play this in the game, you would know they're actually referring to one of the collectibles in the game. But on this post, some people actually did comment that this could be a reference to the golden ape, or even baby from GT, or golden ape form. And honestly guys, some of you might think we're kind of stretching, we're kind of reaching a little bit when we say that, but it is possible, because right now we really don't know what we're going to get in the season pass. Anybody who's bought it, I think it said something about there being a new story episode, but aside from that, it's really unclear what we're getting for those that have bought the season pass. So I don't know if Bandai Namco did intend for this to be some type of, I guess, how would we say, I guess, hint at what we might be getting in the season pass. But it definitely is possible that this could be referring to a GT expansion that we might see in the future in the season pass. And from another post that I also saw in the Reddit, some people were suggesting we might be able to also see in the season pass expansions into Dragon Ball Z Super, or Dragon Ball Super, sorry. And one of those expansions could include the potential to add the Tournament of Power to the game. Now, some of you might not like that idea, just because to expand into Dragon Ball Super on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I personally think this as well, but that's kind of a lot of content for a DLC. Because honestly, with Super, some might argue, even myself, that you can kind of make an entire game out of what is in Dragon Ball Super. But some people did mention, we might see some things such as a Tournament of Power. Me personally, to see in the season pass, I would think, I don't think Bandai Namco would successfully be able to put everything in from Super in a season pass or DLC, but maybe including some things, maybe if they brought in a battle with, I don't know, Jiren or Hit or even something with Beerus or Whis. And another thing about Beerus and Whis is that they are actually playable in the game. Now, some people did also mention that the reason why they are in the game could tie into Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F, because technically those are still part of Dragon Ball Z rather than going into Dragon Ball Super, even though they show up in both. But yeah, in regards to Dragon Ball Super, it is kind of a touchy area because, some people are interested. I know there's some fans out there that they just want as much as they can to come into Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It doesn't matter whether it's from GT or AF or even the original Dragon Ball or Super. As much stuff as Bandai Namco is willing to give us in Kakarot, they're willing to take. And at the same time, some people also want to see Super get its own, custom game, its own game dedicated just to the Super storyline, and give it its kind of fair share and fair, I guess, attention that it deserves. So honestly, guys, at this point, it's kind of super early to be able to conclude or kind of get a 100% idea of what we're going to see from Bandai Namco. But honestly, I think in the coming weeks or even months, we are going to get some new information from them, and we're going to start to learn a bit more of what we're going to get in our DLC. So pretty much from that, guys, I went over most of the stuff in this video. Talked about the mods we have been using, what we might be seeing, and also some hints that I saw on the Reddit. Other than that, guys, there's not too much else for me to say. If we do get any updates, definitely subscribe and subscribe to my channel. I am definitely going to be one of the first people to put out videos on that. I am always on the lookout for new information on Kakarot, as well as mods as well. I have been making a lot of mod videos, and any new mods that I think deserve a video or are very interesting, I definitely will be making videos on. So subscribe and if you're interested for that type of stuff, because I will be doing that type of stuff in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, guys. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you're new, if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, then dislike the video. But yeah, that's pretty much pretty much it from me, guys. Sorry, I just stuttered there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys next time. Peace.